Today we're going to talk about the new Netflix original film, Karts, so let's get started. Hey everybody, my name is Justin. I love to watch movies. If you guys love to watch movies too, you guys are in the right spot. Today we're going to talk about the underdog story, Karts. And I never thought a movie would try to make go-karts such a thrilling thing. A fearless teenager leans into the rush of high-speed go-kart racing, backed by good friends and an ex-driver who becomes his coach. This is essentially the Karate Kid, but with go-karts. You have your person, much older person, who is your coach, and a young, motivated teenager who is challenged by a rival gang, and the coach teaches him how to paint, and the painting teaches you how to drive a go-kart. There's literally a scene where he tells him to paint, and then as he's driving, he realizes that the painting and other things that he is doing for this ex-driver, this coach, will teach him how to be a good go-kart driver. This movie felt very unoriginal at times. It felt very similar to the Karate Kid. This young kid really likes go-kart racing. His dad had passed away when he was younger and they liked to drive. And so he goes to this place that has go-kart racing, and this ex-driver manages the go-kart track and is very harsh to people. And he agrees to have this young kid work for him, an agreement that he could drive around the go-kart for every few hours that he works. Felt very unoriginal. I saw a lot of elements from other movies that I've seen before, a lot of underdog stories about a person trying to overcome something and learn about something and come out on top and defy all odds. This is essentially go-karts, but with go-karts. And the movie definitely tries to make go-karting a thrilling thing. I've been go-karting before. It's fun. But I never thought there'd be a movie about competitive go-karting that would try to be thrilling. The way that they filmed the movie kind of showcases like them driving around the track, and it tries its hardest to make it like intense and thrilling. But in the back of your head, you're thinking these kids are just driving go-karts. I mean, go-karts, you drive your cul-de-sac, or you have fun with it as a kid. But the movie definitely tries its hardest to make it feel like intense and competitive. The way that they're filming their sequences. So I give it up to the filmmakers for trying their hardest to make it seem like it is a thrilling sport to watch. It's just driving small little vehicles around, and I couldn't get past the fact that, it's just go-karts. I know this is a family film, but, at times you got to be a little realistic with their story as well. And so I'm not really honestly sure, is there people out there that do competitive go-karting? I would like to know that. I mean, I've been to a place that has, go-karts, and they got like a track inside. I went there for like my 9th grade birthday, I think. But, when I heard about this film, I was thinking go-karting and competitive go-karting, that doesn't really make sense to me. But, I did enjoy this movie for the most part. Definitely, I think the highlight of this movie is the young teenager who lost his father. He wants to feel connected to that again and his father and things that he's done before with his dad. And so he really gets into go-karting. So you definitely feel that determination as he's building go-karts, and when the rival gang comes and destroys his go-karts, you definitely feel like there's some emotional moments for that. So the characters are the best part of the movie. They definitely carry the film, and how they feel about go-karting is easily the highlight of the movie. But I think it's a really unoriginal story. Too many elements from this film I've seen before in other movies, and so I never really could get past the fact that he made him paint, and they talked about how painting can help you drive a go-kart. I thought that was pretty ridiculous and easily a Karate Kid reference. If you've seen an underdog story like this, you've seen this movie, like Eddie the Eagle and Karate Kid. Underdog stories is very similar to go-karts. It's not a bad film, it's just not a film that I felt like connected to. and it never really tried to shine away from that as well. I'm going to go ahead and give Go-Karts a C+. Thank you guys for checking my review for Go-Karts. It is on Netflix. If you guys really do like underdog stories and go-karting, I would recommend checking this film out. My name is Just Watching Movies, and you guys stay classy, YouTube.